Hephaestus, the god of hammers. As she suckled the child, warm drops of rain fell upon her hair and breasts. So deep was Hera's drugged delight at giving milk to the soft and perfectly shaped mouth that before she could rouse herself, Zeus caught his rival by an ankle and flung him from Olympus. The child god fell for 30 days and 30 nights, struck the earth with the force of a comet. He was crippled, but not killed. His name became Hephaestus, a name that means, in this way, I gift the earth with ugliness. The proud one shunned the light and hid in a cave until he became enormous, until he became strong beyond belief and gave birth to fire. The name means appetite without mind. The lonely one imagined fire to be his lover, caged his darling in a nest of bricks, starved her until she was forever ravenous, then fed her carefully on bits of wood, pieces of charcoal. He would not allow his beauty, her freedom. Taught her to bite into metal, to melt, to temper, to flicker and dance for his amusement, to sing his name until he fell into a trance. Assisted by his hot and brilliant lover, she who is without shape, who is all shapes, Hephaestus, the ugly one, fashioned swords that could cut anything, musical instruments of enchanting tone, contraptions intelligent as men, cages so beautiful that even the gods craved them. Soon all the Olympians lived in his houses, wore his designs, carried his weapons. Each day the sun itself was pulled across the sky by one of his chariots. In the form of a tornado, Zeus swirled at the mouth of the ugly one's cave. The great one does not beg. He demanded thunderbolts. The god of hammers tended his fire. There are 1,000 giants, roared the storm. I require 1,000 bolts. By then, the god of the forge knew how to drive a hard bargain. Turning his back on his fire, he demanded his price, a bride. The tornado spun on its axis until the cave roared like a trumpet. Not just any mistress, said Hephaestus, the newest god, the one who came neither from male or female, but rose from the foam of the sea, the one said to have stepped ashore from the lip of an enormous opalescent shell. The tornado screamed and bucked. Hailstones the size of human heads flew through the air. 100-year-old trees snapped off at their bases, blew sideways through the air like straws. Hephaestus stoked his furnace. In fury, Zeus returned to Olympus. But the war with the giants did not go well. To save heaven, Zeus gave the goddess of beauty to the god of ugliness. It is said that once in an age, the ugly one hunts down his wife and has his way with her, whether she likes it or not, then returns to his first lover, insatiable fire. He blows upon her with his breath, feeds her bits of coal, then uses her to make a thing that can never be forgotten. From the forehead of Zeus sprang Athena the virgin. From the forefinger of Hera came ugly Hephaestus. From the loneliness of the god came ravening fire. From the froth of the sea came the ache of love. Appetites that cannot be quenched. The mightiest of the gods are orphans.